And we're back with the California Golden Bear Dynasty ranked after our win last week against Virginia Tech. Now going away to Louisville to play that game. They're not as good of a team as Virginia Tech, technically, no pun intended, technically speaking, in terms of their ratings. But I think they'll still be pretty good, although they are 1-5 in conference play, so not having a great season. On the other hand, we're 6-3, 3-2 in the conference with a chance to go 7-3, 4-2. Before we get started, I want to upgrade coach skills. So I don't know what to do with this. We've obviously kind of boxed ourselves in to be recruiter and tactician. To unlock strategist, for example, we need 15. We don't have 15. 15 to do architect, 10 to do motivator. I mean, do we maybe unlock motivator? Gain XP whenever a player levels up. I don't really even know what that means. We could always do tactician. I did notice that. I mean, we could definitely do, like, that might be a good upgrade right there to our linebackers. Or maybe we can do quarterback. We've got O-line and D-line already maxed out. As far as recruiter goes, we are trying to recruit. Who are we trying to recruit right now? That D tackle. We've already got all of our options there. I mean, all of our upgrades there. I don't know what to do. Maybe we should go for a motivator, gain XP. Can I just click into this? I want to see, what do we get access to? Bonus XP. Okay. Interesting. Always stay hot through timeouts. Okay. Linebackers, off-season training boost. Okay, so this is in terms of developing players. Oh, no, but surely that's talent developer. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just hold off on it for now. Well, let me spend one. We haven't done anything well, that's just run blocking though. Maybe we should, I want to do linebackers. Oh no, let's do quarterback. I did quarterback. So boost to throw under pressure and break sack. I think that's a good upgrade. And then I want to save the other 5. I noticed another thing before we get into recruiting here, which, as I mentioned in the last episode, we're not going to be focusing too much on that until the transfer portal. But if you look at coach prestige, we are a B-. If you look, factor head coach prestige, it says B-. The thing that's making our coach prestige a C+ is our coordinators, because they're so low. So I think in the offseason, we're going to look to get a new coordinator, at least one new that's in the B's. So hopefully we can bring that prestige up, because we're not the ones that are the issue here. We're a B-. So we got to do that. As far as recruiting goes, obviously at quarterback, we're doing good. Nothing to halfback or fullback. There's really not a lot of updates, to be honest with you. We've got 2 tight ends. We're trying to get Steve DeCastro. We're looking good right now, but Colorado looks like they're trying to convince him to go there instead. But feeling confident we're good at offensive line. Trahan committed to Oregon, but we already have 2 4-star guards, so not too worried about it. At center, we've got these 2 committed. We got another 4-star. We're looking good. We're in the lead. He's from Georgia. We've got Georgia in second, so might lose him. But either way, we got 2 3-stars. It would be nice to have a 4-star, though. DN, D tackle. Oh, at D tackle, we do have Ibrahim, who actually made up some ground there on Clemson. So we'll keep 65 points there. I wonder if we can schedule a visit with him yet, since it is the top. Oh, we can. Okay, we'll do that in a moment once we look through everything. Outside linebacker, good. Middle linebacker, we're looking really good for Sheed. I think that's not too far away from him committing. Estandia might be tough with huge schools trying to recruit him at this point. We're in the lead, obviously. Maybe I might spend 50 on recruiting middle linebackers to try to get him. I'm going to go look at that once we're done with recruiting. In fact, no, I'm going to do it right now. Because if we can get more points more hours to spend per week or something, that would actually be huge in helping us get that 4-star middle linebacker. What can we do here? Recruiting actions give a bonus. I'm going to get that because I want that 4-star middle linebacker. So we've got that. So hopefully the hours we have will mean more now. Give a greater effect to our hours for Estandia. And Sheed, we'll probably get him to commit sooner. At corner, we've got Brzezinski here. We're in the lead, even though UT and Alabama, Oklahoma, but he wants to go to Cal at this point. So, come on down to Cal. We'll have you. And that's all we really have to do this week, except for schedule these visits. So for Estandia, we've only got one home game left, which is Duke. We just have to hope that none of them are already scheduled that week. He's not. So what is he like? Ooh. I guess we'll go championship contender. That's the highest grade we have for one of his interests. For Mike Hill, that is the 4-star center we want. We'll schedule a visit for Duke as well. He likes conference prestige, and that works for us. And then for Ibrahim, we want him a lot as well. So we'll go for Duke also, and we'll go for playing time, which we have an A+ on. So that's perfect. And we'll get all of them signed up. I want to make sure for the people that are close, I want to make sure we have a hard sell on them and not just like send the house. So for Sheed, I think we're going to get him regardless. So I'm not too worried about that, actually. We've already got him. Estandia, can we do a hard sell? We can. Although he doesn't really like any of the stuff that we have. But you know what? Now that we have some hours, I want to try out Sway. So I can sway him on something. Let's try... I mean, academic prestige... Hold on, I'm going to look through these and see if there's one that works. You know, none of them align too well. I'm thinking about going for college experience, though, because we've got A+, B-, and B. Let's see if he goes for it. Oh, I see. So we're just trying to... Okay, so I guess we'll see how that goes next week. And then we'll send the house? Or no, I guess we can't do that. Oh, man, I don't know if that was a good idea. I don't know. I guess let's just go to... Why can't we add... Why can't... Oh, because we did 40 and 30? Maybe? So we can't add anymore? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Okay, whatever, weird. That's fine, I guess. I hope that works. Maybe that was a big mistake. Not sure. That might have been a mistake. I don't know. Okay, let's see if he's on. We can't offer him a hard sell yet or him just because we don't know what 3 things they're interested in. So that's the most we can do this week. We got 105 hours left over, but like I said, I want to save our scholarships for the transfer portal. So that's recruiting done. We've upgraded our coach skills. Now let's go to Louisville and see if we can get another win in a row. And let's see if we can break the curse of losing every game we play as a ranked team. Let's get into it. And here come the Louisville Cardinals at home, running out of the field. I do like their stadium, taking a little look around. But more importantly, here come the California Golden Bears, ranked 23rd in the country. And we'll look to get, what is this? This would be our 3rd win in a row if we're able to pull it off here. We'll get the ball first. And let's see what we can do. It's cold. You can see the kicker's breath as he kicks the ball. We'll kneel it in the end zone and start our first drive of the game on the 25-yard line. Here comes Fernando Mendoza, who had a great game in the last one. On the season, doesn't have a lot of touchdowns, about 2,000 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Not an incredible year, but enough to make for this ranked Cal team to be winning some games. We'll start the game on the ground as Javian Thomas starts with a pretty big run there, about 14 yards on the play. We'll go right back to him if he's going to be able to run the ball like that against this run defense. Let's see if we can do it again. Back to back. Not quite as many yards, but we'll still get a 2-yard gain on the ground. Let's get Fernando Mendoza the ball here. Let's start to get to our pass offense going. In the last game, we got the ball first. We were able to score on the first drive, which was huge for us. Let's see if we can do it again. We'll pass the ball to Graves, almost get a first down, 3rd and 1. I want to get this ball to our short yardage specialist, maybe you can call it, Jerez Lacey, who has been so great for us as a true freshman. And he does it again. Jerez Lacey. Listen, if you're a team playing the California Golden Bears, you better know that if it's 3rd and short or 4th and short, that we're calling a fullback run up the middle. Like, you got to be ready for that. This guy Priestley gets us 4 yards on first down. Let's go wide shallow cross, which I believe we haven't called this play yet. I thought this was the one we threw to Graves, but this is the one that Endries comes across. Usually he's open. Ooh, the linebacker stepped up right when I threw the ball. I was not expecting that. Little bit scary there. Could have been an interception. Luckily it wasn't. And we'll keep the ball. 3rd and 6 on about the 50-yard line. Not in field goal territory, obviously. X is open. Can he get to the first down marker? He can. We catch a block, and Mikey Matthews gets us a first down. Let's get the ball back to Javian Thomas here. See if we can get some more yardage on the ground. Hand off. Great blocking. Oh, we got caught up on our lineman there. That could have been probably not a touchdown, but, you know, could have been. Definitely could have been, you know, as we get the ball down to the 17-yard line. And so far, our offense is playing quite well. Oh, man, I tried to move up in the pocket, but wasn't quite able to. And Louisville will get a sack on Fernando Mendoza. Let's try a screen here on 2nd and 11, halfway through the first quarter. See if we can get Javian Thomas into some open field. We'll have some blockers, so I'll cut inside. Unfortunately, the blockers aren't able to block anybody, so not much happening on that one. We'll try levels. Let's see. Maybe Matthews. Linebacker plays zone coverage. We'll get to the outside. I was just trying to get to the end zone. I mean, to the sideline. Not able to get there. We'll have to settle for a field goal on our first drive of the game. Now, field goals away from home are quite difficult. Ooh, that might not go in. It just goes in. Almost goes out on the right post, but we get a field goal, and we'll go up 3-0 at the start of this game. Would have loved to get a touchdown there, but yeah, just wasn't able to get there after a nice drive by our offense. He breaks a tackle, and they'll get it down to the 19-yard line. Now let's see how our defense does against this Louisville offense. Their star player on offense is their left tackle, so that's okay. I can deal with that. Let's go 3 double cloud. See how they play against the zone. None of their skilled players have stars under their players, so I'm hoping that they're not going to just dominate us. But after that 7-yard run on first down, who knows? We know that their left tackle is really good. And let's see what we can do. 2nd and 3 here, about 3/4 of the way through the first quarter. They'll run the ball again. We don't have anyone in the middle. Big run, about 15 yards on the play. Let's blitz. Let's see how they handle a man blitz. Everyone's covered. Don't need to worry about the halfback here. As they'll run the ball again, and he runs by our D line for a 6-yard gain. They are running the ball quite a bit here, so I think I want to blitz. But I want to blitz from the saw blitz 1. Yeah, like that. If they're going to keep running the ball, we got to blitz and see if we can stop them in the backfield. And they're going to run the ball again. Do we stop them in the backfield? Not quite. They'll gain 2 on the play. And I think I'm going to... Let's go double edge blitz. Oh, I hate that that's on. Let me turn that off. Where was that at? Double edge blitz. Let's try that. Okay, we don't have anyone on the halfback. We're going to have to user someone on the halfback, which generally doesn't end well, but... Oh, and they hand the ball off, and we will stop them in the backfield on a 3rd down play. We will get the ball back here before the end of the first quarter, and hopefully Fernando Mendoza can lead this offense to more... Oh, I thought that was going to be roughing the kicker. I would have been so pissed off. And it'll go into the back of the end zone. We'll get the ball on the 20-yard line. Let's start with a running play. It seems like that's gone well for us generally so far in this game. Not quite on that one, though, as we only gain a yard. That'll be the end of the first quarter. We're up 3-0. Not a terrible start to the game because we scored points. But obviously, we would prefer to have scored a touchdown, clearly. Not as good of an offensive performance as the first quarter and the last one, as Fernando Mendoza had 60 passing yards by the end of the first quarter. But that's okay. We will take it, and we'll do better in the second quarter. All right, the Grays special here. Linebacker is covering the middle, but he's open, and he'll be able to run onto it a bit. Breaks a tackle. Gain about 15. Actually, I think it's, about 16 yards on the play. Let's see. What can we do here? Let's try inside zone. The start of the second quarter, up 3-0. Cal Golden Bears get this ball back. Can we juke their star linebacker? We do. And we get 8 yards on that one. Let's get the ball in the air here. Don't want to run an RPO. I don't like double slants. Maybe let's try a play action play. We don't tend to do this a lot, but Anderson, Plummer, we've got Matthews. I think Square is open, and he is. And we'll get a big gain on that one. Big gain on that one. Let's try inside zone split. Come on. Score a touchdown here. Nice run as Javian Thomas runs about 12 yards. Already 50 yards on the game for Javian Thomas. I got to say, this offense is rolling quite a bit here. Square is open. If we can get a block, that might be a huge gain, but it's not. As we get 8 yards. Let's try an halfback dive. Come on. Get some blocks. Oh, no. A fumble, and Louisville gets the ball. Oh, man. You can't fumble the ball right there, man. You can't fumble the ball right there. Should I challenge it? Let me see. I can't. How do you zoom in? Oh, like this. Where's the ball at? You know, I think he was down. No? He was down. I'm challenging the play. He was down. His knee hit the ground before that ball came out. I'm pretty certain that knee was down. First time challenging a play. Let's see what happens. They're still reviewing it. Come on. I mean, that knee was down, and we'll keep the ball, and our challenge works. That's what I like right there. I can't believe that worked. Wow. Okay. I wonder if the booth would have challenged that play before the next play was called, or if it would have just continued on if we didn't challenge it. Interesting. But we'll pass the ball and get it down to the 3-yard line here. And should we pass the ball or run the ball? I want to go inside zone. See if we can just run the ball into the end zone for an easy score here about halfway through the second quarter. Come on, get in there. Let's get it to Jarris Lacey. Oh, but it's 3rd down, you know. Let's go PA Power O. And we've got Lacey running out. We've got 3 players on to the right that we can... Oh, get it to Jarris. Catch that. And he caught it. And Lacey gets the receiving touchdown. And we'll go up 10-0 here about halfway through the second quarter away from home. And that's exact... Oh, I think going to the red is a bad thing. Luckily, that wasn't a bad thing there, though. Awesome. I can't believe that challenge worked. Yeah, usually those things go against us. But I'm glad I looked at that replay because he was clearly down. All right. Let's see what this Louisville offense has for us at the end of the second half. Let's go for... I want to do a man blitz. I don't have a lot of time. Let's go saw blitz 1. Come on, let's stop this team. Get another stop, and then, I mean, if we can stop them here, this game might be... I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but this game might be close to being over. They only seem to be able to run the ball, so I feel that as if we... let's try saw blitz 1. I think that's the same play we just called. Let's call it again. See if they decide to run the ball. They don't. Let's get to the quarterback. Huge sack. They'll lose a lot of yards on that one. Let's go for, I want to do Tampa. I want to go Tampa 2. Let's go, where is it at? Cover 2 zone, Tampa 2. Yes, sir. Right there. 3rd and 18. I'm telling you, this is this is a big play. They're going to call a screen. They're going to have blockers, but Kedu Luave will come across the field to stop them. They only gained about 5 on the play, and they will punt the ball off. We're not going to use a timeout yet. We've got all 3 left, and we should have fairly good field position. Oh, man. I saw the whole thing. Roughing the kicker. They're going to get the ball back. I saw the whole thing. Man, you just can't do that. That happens too often. I think it feels like it happens way more often than it happens in real life. So I'm going to have to change that setting, I think. Doesn't matter, though, as we get the interception. Well, there you go. I guess that's karma. It's like in basketball, they say ball don't lie. Yeah, exactly. So we got the interception, and oh, you know, if we can get outside here, this might be a touchdown. Stiff arm him. Ooh, almost able to get there. This Javian Thomas has got 90 yards on the day already. I mean, let's give it to him again. Sky Priestley comes into the game. Can we rush this ball into the end zone just before the 2-minute warning? I think that we can't. I thought for sure we would get there. 2-minute warning. Let's pass the ball, you know. You know, I kind of want to call that same play. Oh, I called an option. I don't love the option play. I'd rather call it inside zone. This should be a touchdown. And it is. Javian Thomas should have scored a touchdown on the first play, that first rushing play. But he gets one this time, as California will go up 17-0 here in Louisville. And I got to say, this Cal team is really starting to hit their stride. Going to Boston, going to Virginia, and now our third road game in a row in Louisville. And we are really playing well so far. Louisville will have a chance to try to score before the end of the half. Now, obviously, they get the ball back in the third quarter, so they'll be looking to double up here. Let's see what we do. You know, I liked calling our man blitz. So let's try it again. And our defense has just been shutting this Louisville offense down. Come on, deflect that. Oh, big pass, big passing play. And of course, right as I say that we're shutting them down, we immediately don't shut them down anymore. All right, come on. Nice pass. Okay, now they're starting to pass. I'm going to stop blitzing. I'm going to stop blitzing. Let's go Tampa 2 spy. Get there. Nice job. They're in field goal range, but that's okay. We've got enough of a lead that we're not too worried about them being, you know, getting a field goal. If we can stop them from scoring a touchdown here, that would be nice. They've got all 3 of their timeouts with about 1:20 left in the half. Come on, get to the quarterback. Get there. Get there. And Kedu Luave gets him. Unfortunately, it's not for a loss. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go Tampa spy again. 2nd and 10, about 1 minute left in the quarter. Oh, nice completion. They'll get a first down. Hit them hard, but they'll still get the first down. Let's go for a man. Man coverage here. 50 seconds left. Come on, stop them. And Louisville will score a touchdown here right before the half. But we'll get the ball back. You know, and our offense has been rolling. So I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. So maybe we could score again before halftime. Is that crazy to think? We're going to have about 45 seconds or so. Good drive by their offense, though. They've been running the ball a ton, and we've been able to stop them. They finally made the adjustment to start passing, which was smart. I'm shocked that they didn't do it earlier. Still up by 10 here with a chance to go up by more. And we will have 45 seconds with 3 timeouts to get some more points on the board. Come on, Mendoza. Let's show them what we can do. R1's going to be open. Block. First down. Let's go no huddle. Let's go no huddle. Let's go all go. Let's see if we can get Anderson open. They don't have any safeties. Oh, no, they do. He was hidden by the logo. Let's go X. Oh, he got hit hard. I don't blame him for dropping that one. He got hit hard. I don't blame him for dropping it, though. That's all right. That's all right. All right. Screen here. We'll get to the outside. Can we get a first down? We're on the 50-yard line. I called a timeout. Let's think about this a little bit. Let's think about this one. Let's go X under. Sorry if there's a bunch of microphone noises. I'm just adjusting it. All right. They're rushing us. Get it to square. Don't intercept that. That was stupid. I probably should have thrown that ball away, but it is what it is. You know, I'm tempted to... I'm tempted to just go for another deep pass. I feel like we can catch we can catch Anderson open with his speed on 2nd and 10 on the left there, although he's got 2 cornerbacks and a safety over there. He's not going to be open. Let's run the ball, slide. Let's call a timeout. We're almost in field goal range, you know. Let's see. Let's go for level sail. And hopefully this brings us into field goal range. Let's get X. Come on, Endries. You're open. He wasn't open. Ooh, we can't kick a 59-yard field goal. I'm going to go for it. Maybe that's a bad idea, but I'm going for it. I don't think we can kick a field goal and from here. All right. All right, call a timeout, and we'll try a field goal. We got to at least try, you know. Oh, they want us to go for it? I don't really get that. Oh, no, they don't. Okay, 51-yard field goal. At least it's a little easier. We'll go. How's there? Look, it's going fast. We got it as perfect as we can. Is it long enough? Did we get that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 50-yard field goal, Luckers. That's what's up, man. That's what I'm talking about. Nice field goal to end the half. And we'll go up, what is it, 20-7? Is that the score? I think so. 20-7. We'll get that field goal. Wow, I'm shocked by that. Javian Thomas got 92 rushing yards on 10 attempts. That is ridiculous for the first half of a game. He might be on pace for, you know, almost 200 here if we can get him going. But let's get into the second half and continue this game against Louisville. Hopefully we can come away with a win. And here we go, kicking the ball off for the second half of this game, up 20-7. And I have to say, I'm feeling good about this game. But remember, if they score here, they're only 6 points down. It's not like, you know, we're running away with it. So we still have some work to do, especially on defense here. They had a great drive at the end of the second half. But they're going to go back to running the ball, and they get a good gain there. Wow, he almost broke it upfield for some more yardage. Luckily, we were able to stop him. Let's go Tampa 2. Yeah, that passing offense towards the end of the half sort of scared me a little bit. So I don't want to just commit to blitzing anymore. Oh, and that's going to be a pick 6. And that's a huge play in this game. Is it going to be a pick 6? It is, as Luke Forelli picks the ball off and runs it back for a touchdown. And I don't want to call it too soon, but that might be the end of this game. They want us to go for 2, and I tend to agree here. Just because not going for 2 doesn't really get us anything. This will get us to 28 points on the game. I want Plummer to be open. Oh, shit, I pressed the wrong button. And I'll miss that tackle. Come on, someone stop them so they don't get 2 points. Jesus. All right, well, that was dumb. But either way, so that's going to count as an interception, unfortunately, which frustrates me. I just pressed the wrong. I meant to press Y, and for some reason I pressed R1. But it is what it is. They don't score any points, and they don't like get field position or anything like that. So of all the situations you could throw an interception in, a 2-point conversion is like the least impactful. Unless they score, then it's very impactful. But they didn't. So back on defense, up now by almost 20 points. Louisville has a lot of work to do here if they want to get back into this game. And we'll stop them in the backfield, 3rd and 8. And you know what? If we can stop them here, this game's going to get out of hand quite quickly. I want to, you know what? I want to blitz them. Oh, no, I want man blitz. We're running out of time. We'll go saw blitz 1. We couldn't select it in time. Well, we'll see how this defense does. They're going to pass the ball. Can we get to the quarterback? We can. We're putting him under pressure, but he's fast. And all of our players were up downfield. That's a huge run. What should have been a sack and turns into a giant gain on the ground. That is unfortunate. We will blitz, man blitz. They'll run the ball. We're able to tackle him with no gain. 2nd and 10 I want to blitz again. Let's try a double edge blitz. Is the running back covered? There is no running back, but there's a receiver that's not covered. So I'm going to have to user this linebacker and cover number 11, which is not going to go well. It went okay, and that's going to be an interception. And you know what? And you know, there was a play in the first season. Who was that game against? I remember it was an afternoon game, like an evening game in the first season where that exact animation happened to us and the other team intercepted the ball. And as you know, whoever, you know, the college football developers, I think they said if in one season it happens to you and the next season it's going to happen to the other team. And that's exactly what happened. Is we get the ball back, get it to X. He wasn't quite as open as I was expecting him to be. Let's go inside zone, get the ball to Javian Thomas, as we have a chance here to put this game, I would say, completely out of reach. But their defense has come to play in this third quarter. Let's try drive. Let's see. We got Matthews, 3rd and 11. I don't know if Matthews is a good choice, but their coverage is really good, and they almost somehow weirdly intercept that. We'll have to punt. We go 3 and out. Let's try to get him in the corner. Bad punt. I went into the red. And they'll start on the 34. I was thinking they were going to start on like the 2-yard line. Starting on the 34. But that's okay. You know, really, I'm okay with just kind of wasting time also at this point. Nice. Oh, is that a fumble? Oh, man, they got lucky there. They got real lucky they didn't have another turnover. Let's go hot blitz 3. Let's really put some pressure on them. This might be awful if they have a quick option, but we'll see if it works. They're going to run. Oh, no, they don't run the ball, and we'll get a giant sack, 3rd and 20. That's our 3rd of the game, and that was Baller. Baller's having a crazy game. He has that counted as a half of a sack? Tackle for a loss, half of a sack, and an interception. Let's try cover 1 robber, 3rd and 20. Actually, I'd kind of prefer to do Tampa 2. Let's do Tampa 2 in this situation. 3rd and 20. Yeah, I mean, come on. Oh, man. Great pass. Great completion. I can't even be mad at that. That was nice. All right, they'll get another first down. Another chance to continue their offense. 6-yard run. I want to blitz again, edge blitz. I just hope they don't blitz to the left. Because if they blitz, you know what? I'm going to take Uluave and actually blitz from this side. They do run to that side, and Uluave makes a tackle. I got to say, that's the smartest defensive play I've ever made. I thought, well, if they blitz to the left, if they run to the left, there's not going to be anyone there. So I'm going to use Uluave and move him to the left. And he ended up making the tackle. That was like, oh, man, that makes me so happy that I somehow did that. They'll go out of bounds, and it's 4th and 1. Honestly, I think they should go for it. They're going to punt it. Shocked that they're not going for it based on the situation. But they're punting the ball. Is that going to go to the 1-yard line? 3-yard line. All right, man, that's fine. One of our few plays that we take under center. Halfback dive. Let's try to get a little bit of yardage so we're not quite as backed up. Give us some space. 4 yards, that's enough space to at least work. We will try levels. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong play. Ooh, I really don't like that play. I feel like that's just asking for an interception. So we'll go for a halfback draw. Ooh, oh. I thought the hole closed, and right when I was about to try to go the other way, it just opened back up wonderfully. Nice gain there. We'll try a play action. That's some crazy motion that I'm seeing. But the quarter will end before we get a chance to play it. We'll go into the 4th quarter up 26-7 against Louisville. And we're ranked 23rd. And I got to say, if we win this game, North Texas ranked 20th, Temple 16th, Illinois 15th. Wow. But here we go. Let's run the ball. 10 minutes left in this one. Looking pretty good right now. It would take quite a meltdown for us to lose this game. But we're still going to take it seriously because in this game, you never know. And we're just going to start running the clock down. Same as the last game, to be honest, against Virginia Tech. Let's get outside, and we do. Man, Javian Thomas has just been incredible for us. I think maybe after this game we'll take a look at the season stats. I know we checked in earlier in the season, and we saw that he was leading the ACC in rushing. I have no idea if that's still true. We'll take a look at all of that after this game as he gets us another big play. Let's pass the ball, level sail, and see if we can score another touchdown. They'll blitz, but I see O open. Endry's going to make a block. We'll cut inside and get a little more yards on that one as Plummer gets a big gain. Let's call a counter. And I think we might score again here. As we get 2 yards on that run, not a ton, but you know, enough to keep the ball moving and keep the clock rolling. 2nd and 8. We'll run, almost get a first down. 3rd and 1. I think you know who we got to get it to. We got to get it to Jerez Lacey. He's been there for us this whole year. Maybe the most underrated player on the team. Oh, and he doesn't get it for us. But you know what? I believe in this guy. We're going to do it again. Because honestly, I could try to kick a field goal here, but I'd rather just run the clock down more. So I want a chance to just continue running the clock down. And we get it. We'll get a first down. He takes a beating in these games, but I mean, he's been so great for us this year. Let's try levels. Let's try levels. Play tends to work for us. X is open. Block. Almost a first down with Mikey Matthews. Fernando Mendoza not having an incredible game, but it's good enough. 147 passing yards obviously isn't a lot. I think at this point we kind of have given up on the idea that we're going to change his mind as far as staying at Cal. We're just not the kind of team that gets big passing yards, and I don't know that it's going to be possible to keep him, which is obviously unfortunate. We'll see what happens. I'll try to persuade him at the end of the year if he does want to leave, and you know, he can either stay or leave. Oh man, O was open, and Fernando Mendoza is taking a little bit of a beating here as we try to score a touchdown. Let's try stick and maybe Endries or Matthews. We're 3rd and goal. I think I'm gonna run out to the right. Oh wow, they blitzed. I wasn't prepared for that. But at least instead of kicking a field goal earlier on, now we've wasted so much time and we'll still get a field goal. And there we go, 29-7. And I have a feeling here that Louisville will get one more chance on offense to make anything happen. But based on how it's gone so far, I don't see it happening. 3 minutes left in the game. Let's try cover 2 man. And man, I'm feeling really good right now about this team. We're going to go 7-3 here on the year. And we're going to break the curse of losing every game we've played as a ranked team. You know, we like the media or whoever makes those the rankings, they know we're a good team because they keep putting us there. But we keep letting them down. As Louisville is marching down the field here, I'm not too worried about it though, to be honest with you. Let's go 0 blitz, I guess. And we keep letting them down and making them feel like, no, we were wrong about that one. But this one proves not. You weren't wrong about it. We are. Oh, come on. We are a ranked team. This will probably take us down to the 2-minute warning, maybe. No, not even close, because it's a no-huddle offense. But this time we've proved, no, we are a team that deserves to be ranked. Wow. Like, where's their... See, this is what I'm talking about. It's so odd. Like, the AI or the computer or whatever, like, in the last, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the game and the half, they turn into, like, the greatest offense out there. But then the rest of the game, they're just not that good. I think it's just something in the code, I guess. I don't really know what that... Oh. Let's not be silly here. Let's call it an onside kick. I feel like it should default to that, you know? Because I don't remember. Ooh, that was a little scary. We'll hold on to it, but I was maybe a little worried. So they've got all 3 timeouts left, so we will have to get a couple of first downs if we don't, or at least one, to make sure they don't get the ball back. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. Then they'll have 3 more chances to stop the clock. So yeah, I think one more first down, and then we'll have this game done. We just ran right into him. 2 yards on the play. Is this second down or first down? This is third down. I mean, is it second down or third down? I don't like any of those plays. I just want an easy, quick pass. That's what I think would be best. I think drive is a good play for that. We've got Matthews. Grays is the #1 option for me. And he's open because they blitz. And I think that's the game. They'll call a timeout. We'll run the ball one more time. And then I think that'll be it. But man, it's so nice to be able to win these games. Last season was so tough, losing all of those games. And now to improve as a team and to finally get these wins, it just feels great. Oh, we will need to run another play. I'm just going to get it to Thomas. I don't want to risk a fumble. He gets a first down, and that will indeed be the game. Although, listen, what I'm about to do, I don't agree with, but I'm going to try to call a timeout. Oh, I can't call a timeout. I was going to try to kick a field goal. We'll take it, though. I just wanted to pad the stats so, the people that make the rankings might say, oh, you know what? Maybe they deserve to be one place higher if they got 3 more points. Doesn't matter, though. We'll win the game 29-15. No, 29. Yeah, I think 29-15 is the score. Weird game as Javian Thomas gets 158 rushing yards and a touchdown. Our defense played well besides, the times when the computer is just ridiculous. Farrelly gets that huge pick 6, and we increase our winning streak to 3. First win as a ranked team, which feels great. And we only have 2 more games left in the year. We go to Stanford, which they have had a really bad year this year. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then we end the season against Duke, which should be another winnable game. Mendoza, 15 for 22, 1 touchdown. Wow, that interception on the 2-point conversion did not count, which is interesting. Not a great game from him, but when Javian Thomas is rushing for 158, you don't really need to have that great of a game. And then as far as our receivers go, no one had an incredible game. Gray's 59 yards, 5 receptions, not bad. And Jairus Lacey gets a receiving touchdown. Let's get back to the main menu and advance the week and wrap up this episode. As Cade Uluave gets ACC Defensive Player of the Week. 2 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Not a bad game by him at all. And he actually gets National Defensive Player of the Week for his performance against Louisville. Love to see that. And as you can see, next time we're going against, we're going to Stanford for our biggest rivalry game of the year. They're 1-9 on the season, 0-7 in conference play. I want to take a look at their ratings. They're not that bad. It's odd, but they have no momentum. So hopefully our incredible momentum right now gets us the win in Stanford in the next episode. But putting that aside, we're now ranked 17th in the country. 17th in the country. That's what I'm talking about right there. I want to look at, how do you see? Oh yeah, top 25. There's only 16 teams better than us in the country right now. And there they are. Georgia, USC, Temple, Texas, Illinois. I mean, yeah. Feels good to be that high up. With Appalachian State 18th. Wow. And Tulane 23rd. Old Dominion 24th. It's crazy to see Oklahoma State with those ratings and Old Dominion with those ratings be ranked in that way. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Where are we in the conference? Here. 3rd in the conference. We only have a 4-2 record. It's not like we have some crazy conference record. I mean, it's not bad, but obviously we're not going to catch Clemson or Pittsburgh with that 8-0 conference record. I want to look at Pitt's schedule. Did they just get a super easy calendar this year? Or what's going on with that? They're 8-0? I might have gone the wrong way here. Let's see. Pittsburgh. Central Michigan, easy. West Virginia's tough, but they're not ranked or anything. but still a 7-4 record is good. Syracuse, not that bad of a game. NC State has played bad this year. That's not a great game. Stanford's bad. Georgia Tech is not so good. Louisville, we found, is not so good. Florida State, that's a big win. North Carolina, we beat as well. Miami, wow. So they beat Florida State and Miami, neither of which are ranked. And they've still got Boston College and Notre Dame to go. So they've still got some big games in their season. But I think third is just about the most that we can do here in the conference. Has our bowl projection changed at all? Let's see. Oh, wow. We're now on the top of the list here to play Louisiana, the Ragin' Cajuns. Wow. In the Birmingham Bowl. Interesting. I feel like the last one was more prestigious for some reason. And I feel like now that we're ranked higher, we should get interesting. Whatever. Obviously, that's still subject to change. Now, before we end the episode, let's just take a look at stats and see if there's anything meaningful that we can see. We'll just take a look at how we rank up in the ACC in passing, since obviously we're not going to be high on the national charts. We're pretty much last. Of anyone that has at least 2,000 yards, we're last. Only 100 yards off of second place and about 200 yards off third. I mean, we're not too far off, but obviously our focus hasn't been throwing the ball. 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Better than Pierce Clarkson, at least. But, for our playing style, Fernando Mendoza has been great, I think. Limited the interceptions on the year and thrown some touchdowns. That's all we can ask of him. Now let's take a look at rushing. I'm curious to see where Javian Thomas is. And we are still leading the ACC in rushing by quite a ways over Damian Martinez at Miami. And some really good halfbacks here. I mean, Javian Thomas just continues. I mean, he's got the most attempts by far. 161 we can see here. But 879 rushing yards, 5.5 average, and 5 touchdowns. What an incredible year Javian Thomas has had this year. And he should be in the ACC All-American and All-ACC team and everything. In fact, I want to take a look at, in terms of the nation, how he's doing. Not first, but second. And it's close behind Maki Hughes out of Tulane. He's 93 rated. We're 80 rated. But he's right in the mix. Does he have the most carries in the nation? He does not. Second most behind Dylan Sampson at Tennessee. But yeah, what a great season from Javian Thomas. As far as receiving goes, let's see. I don't think we're going to be very high on this list. We definitely don't have anyone in the thousands. Who's our first receiver here? We're going to have to go down the list quite a ways. We're still scrolling. There we go. Maven Anderson is our first person on the list with 520. About half of the top, the leading yards receiving, which, quite a ways down. No point in looking at the national one. I'm not going to look at blocking. For defense, I know our top guy has 3 interceptions. So in the ACC, actually 2 of our players are first. I don't know why they're ahead of the other ones with 3 interceptions, but Zabian Brown, 3 picks. Marcus got the second, 3 picks as well. So a great job there. As far as total tackles, Ramon Breston, 77 by himself. Anyone from our team anywhere near the top of this list? Does not look like it. Wow, we're going to have to go pretty far down here. Still going. I'm going to give up in just a moment. Yeah, I'm giving up on that. Obviously not doing good in terms of that stat. And then I want to look at sacks. Obviously, we're going to be fairly low. Tyler Simmons has 12 sacks, 77 overall at Virginia. Peter Woods, 92 rated. That makes sense. Who is our first person on this list? Anyone? Oh, we actually have 2 here. We got TJ Bowlers. He's had a great season. And Curly Thomas IV, they're both thinking about leaving because we don't get enough sacks. Oh, no, he's leaving because we don't have the pro potential. He's leaving because we don't get enough sacks. But it is what it is. So, and then we just had a 50-yard field goal. I wonder the longest field goal. We're up there. We're 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the ACC. But as far as percentage, I think we're actually pretty low. Yeah, we're not even. Yeah, we're basically at the bottom. I don't see any point in looking at the national stats for those players, but that's how we're looking here. Javian Thomas obviously having a monster year, and we'll look to have him finish top of the ACC in rushing. As we have 2 more games left in the season, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll play this game against Stanford. The next episode we'll play the game against Duke, and then we'll end the season with a bowl game to be determined.